Yes. Okay. Greetings, 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 my We Ignite family all over the world. This is your chief here on my Insta live, which I believe will be the most life-changing Insta live I've ever done in my life. So please tell your downlines, tell everyone, anyone, anywhere. All right, to log on. I am not opening up the comments and questions and all that for one simple reason. I want you to focus on my face, my eyes, and my voice, and nothing else. So please sit back, empty your cup, open your heart, and listen to your chief. Firstly, allow me to greet all my Muslim brothers and sisters around the world. Assalamu alaikum. Privyet to all the unbelievable Russian-speaking warriors around the world. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Je t'aime to all the French-speaking amazing brothers and sisters around the world. Salam to my Iranian brothers and sisters in Iran and around the world. Merhaba to everyone in Turkey. Vigets, hola, buongiorno, my brothers and warriors and sisters in Europe. Hola, South America. Konnichiwa, Japan. I'm coming. All right. Apa kabar, Indonesia. Apa kabar, Malaysia. Ni hao, Hong Kong. Ni hao, China. Xin chào, Vietnam. Ming lava, Myanmar. Good day, mate, Australia. Greetings to my Singaporean warriors. All right. Vanakkam, namaste, namaskaram, sat sri akal to everyone in India. Aibowan, vanakkam to everyone in Sri Lanka, my warriors. You'll be happy to hear what I'm going to say today, my Sri Lankan brothers and sisters. To everyone in Pakistan, Nepal, the whole of Middle East, the whole of Central Asia, Russia, Turkey, Europe, America. Greetings to everyone in America, Canada, okay? To everyone around the world, this is your chief. And today, I'm here to speak to all of you as your upline, as chief, but also as Patman Senatiraja. Somebody you have known from the first day you signed up until today. Somebody you have hopefully grown to love, grown to love so much. I still remember that yesterday I was just checking, I've done Wednesday message for 13 years. And I did it because of my promise to all of you. And Insta Live I've done since COVID. And I did it because of my promise to all of you. All right, I've recorded millions of videos. All right, I was looking at some of my old videos on YouTube and I was laughing. I look much younger, but I'm convinced I look better looking right now. So, I want to share with you from my heart. And I'm saying this completely from my heart. I am eternally grateful for my journey in life. All right, throughout my journey in life, I've had many teachers, many mentors who have taught me, built me, all right, into who I am today. And I'm very grateful. All right, I'm grateful to our founders, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. All right, I'm grateful to Kurt Rink, Joe Fabregas, the first two founders taught me. I'm grateful to Dexter Yeager. All right, Linda Pan, my upline. All right, when I started my journey as a networker, as a teenager, I am grateful to all my teachers in college, in high school, in primary school, and most importantly, I'm grateful to my mother. All right, my first teacher, the love of my life, my queen. And throughout this journey of my life, I made many decisions, many small decisions, like I tell you at VCon, and I made very big decisions. But whenever I made a big decision, I made it for very simple reasons. I made it to stand for the truth, to do the right thing, and to keep my promises to the people around me. That's how I always made decisions for my family, for my friends, for all of you, my downlines, to stand for the truth, to do the right thing, and to keep my promises. As simple as it is, all right? Because ultimately, I have one relationship I have to be extremely truthful and honest with. That is my relationship with God, my Creator. And in recent times, I've gone through a lot of introspection, a lot of prayer, a lot of thinking. Many things have happened, but I'm not here to talk about the details. I'm here to talk about me and the decisions I have made. Now, as you know, I was here from the early days, and we built a home that I was extremely proud of, a home that I love being in, a home filled with love, a home filled with value systems that I believe in, value systems where we put our IRs, our network before money, all right, that profit and all of this. I believe in all of that, all right. I believe in service above self, okay. I believe in doing the right thing, no matter how painful it is to make a decision. I believe that we always have to do the right thing. And somewhere along the way, all right, I started to see things that made me unhappy, all right, made me uncomfortable. Not things that I experienced personally, but things I have seen, all right, how this home evolved and changed. And in that process, I observed that the value system that I believe in, that I exist for, started to deteriorate and no longer exists. This is not a fault of any specific person. All right, this is, I think, what has been allowed to happen organically, naturally, intentionally, it doesn't matter. But it has happened. And I've seen things that I'm extremely sad. The treatment of people, including the corporate warriors, who I am very grateful to. If any of you are online, I'm extremely grateful to all the corporate warriors who stood by me to fulfill my promises to the network. All right. I've seen how things were done, decisions were made. I tried my best to maintain, sustain the promises and value system, but it was no longer possible. All right. And this home turned into a place where I could no longer exist. I could not stay here just for financial gain. I could not just stay here because of this concept of loyalty that everyone misunderstands. Loyalty is never to a person. Loyalty is to a value system. Loyalty is based on what you believe in. It's never to a person, because if you're loyal to an individual, all right, and if that individual commits a crime that is bad, you cannot be with that person anymore. You understand? So to me, loyalty was always to the value system, how I am treated, the respect, the love. How most important to me is how people treat others. This is a value system I will never compromise. Especially when we have power and money, all right, we should treat people even better with the highest degree of respect, gratefulness. And the minute that no longer exists, I realized that this home has turned into something that will turn me into something that will not make my mother proud. It will influence me. It will, contaminate me for some reason, all right? And I do not want to go home as a bad father, all right? I don't want to go home carrying the burden of unhappiness and all these negative feelings in my heart. I don't think I deserve it. I think I deserve to be happy. I think I deserve to continue to love what I do. I think I deserve to protect my value system, all right, with my life, all right, and keep the promises that I've made. So this home now has changed. And I had many choices. Number one, retire, okay? Go out there, plant carrots, like like Japa would say once in a while. But I don't want to play on carrots. I don't like carrots actually. All right, it's the one vegetable I hate to eat, and I am full of energy, full of passion. All right, until my last breath, I promised you guys I will be there for you. Second option is to stay, get financial reward, but my mother will not be proud of it. I will not be proud of myself, and I don't want my children to see me stay in a place that I no longer believe in and take money home. That money should never reach my home. I fought. If anyone tells you I did not fight, I fought. You know me. All right. I fought until 6 in the morning every single day. All right. I fought traveling the world. And I want you to know this, that the decision I've made will upset people. I cannot avoid it. I'm sorry. Okay. Whatever decision we make in life, you cannot keep everyone happy. There'll be a group who will be upset. There'll be a group that will say, I'm so proud of you. There'll be a group who say, thank God you made the decision finally, Chief. You understand? And there'll be a group who will say, why did you make this decision? How dare you make the decision? This is something I've learned in life many, many years ago. Stop listening to the world, listen to my heart. I'm listening to my heart. I trust God unconditionally. All right? And the third decision that I had, which I introspected for a long time. All right, this is not a decision that I woke up in the morning and made. The third decision that I made was to build a new home. I believe that many things that have happened, including leaving markets and all of that, whatever the decisions they made, I think corporations will have to make corporate decisions. But I believe that every decision we make must always put you first. The minute the networker is not first, the minute the corporation does not recognize that it exists, all right, that the food on the table is only for networker. You know, I was having a fantastic chat with my warrior, Yusuf Sila, in Africa, all right, and we always say that we pray and thank God for the food on the table. I think we should not only thank God, we should thank where the food come from. And I don't think no company can exist without a networker. I believe in that. Therefore, the networker must always be the priority. The networker must be in everything we do, in our DNA, in every action. We put the networker first. When I saw that value system no longer exists, and I could not, with all my might, bring back that value system, I knew I had to make a decision. And let me tell you why I'm making this decision. I don't know who you know. I don't know whether you know my uplines, all right? I don't know whether you know all the V partners. I don't know whether you know the company in detail. But I know you know me. Because 99% of you started your journey by watching either my welcome video, 8 basic building blocks. And knowingly or unknowingly, the minute you see me, the minute you hear my voice, the minute you see my Wednesday message, the minute you see me on stage at any event, I make a promise to you. I have stood on stage and made promises that I'll be with you every step of the way. I have stood on stage and said, I will fight every battle with you. Yes, I did. And I am many things. I'm not perfect, by the way. I have many weaknesses. You can ask the people closest to me. But I will die to keep my promises to you. And the minute I realize that I cannot no longer keep my promises in this existing place, I went home, I thought about it. You know, one day my children will know who I am. Today my children know me as Santa Claus, you know. I am Papa. And they love me, they adore me, I love them so much. But one day they will know who I am. They will know what I do. And I don't want them to know that I did not keep my promises. I found every way possible to keep my promise. But I made the decision. I know in my heart it's the right decision. I'm at peace. All right? To those I hurt in the process, I sincerely apologize from the bottom of my heart. This is not my intention. My intention is not to hurt anyone. My intention is to live my life with honor, dignity, and to always be remembered as the man who did everything possible to keep his promises on the people who believe in me. Now you will hear many things about me. All right? You will hear, I don't know, you may hear criticism, outright attacks, or whatever. It does not matter. My question to you is, you know me. I'm not a greedy man. All right? I could have done many things in my life out there. All right? I just realized today that I'm not only known here, I'm well known outside in the world of networking. I have had many people approach me in the past for many things, but no. All right? I'm not a greedy man. You will hear many things about me. But I need you to use not your mind but your heart to decide what you believe. That decision, what you believe, is up to you. I cannot force you to believe in anything. But you know me. I have stood by you for many years. I have given up my life in many ways with great pride. I'm not saying I gave up my life, oh my God. No, I'm proud that I've given up a big part of my life for your dreams. But you will hear many things. Many people will try to reach you today who may not have reached you in many years. All right? That alone should tell you what's going on. They will say many things about me, but I will not say anything about them. All right? But use your heart to decide whether you still believe in this Patman Senatiraja, your chief. This little boy from Teluk Intan, the son of Padmawati Kandeya and Senatiraja Ponea. That's the first title I carry with great pride. And I prayed a lot when I made this decision. And I looked up, I pray, I talk to my mother and father a lot. They are my source of strength. And I know that Amma and Papa are smiling down on me because I stood for something. I did not have fear. I told you, no more fear. That I tell you to be a warrior, I'm a warrior today. Not a, angry warrior, whatever, but a warrior who stands for the truth and want to do the right thing. That's all I want to do, guys. I just want to do the right thing. So, if you hear anything about me, smile. Then decide for yourself whether it's true or not. That's all I'm asking you. All right? But you know me. Your kids know me. Your parents know me. Everyone knows me. All right? I'm still the same Patman Senatiraja. But I have made a decision with first, with a lot of introspection and prayer. I've made a decision. Proud of my decision. It was not an easy decision, but it was the right decision. And I have made the decision to build a new home. All right? With a few people, all right, who I had the opportunity to share before I, shared with the rest of the world. This is the first time I'm speaking, by the way. You have never heard me speak about anything. I've just been putting my head down and doing work. I spoke to some of the people closest to me, gave them the power of choice. Okay? Because remember this. I know many of you are confused about your loyalty to your upline and all that. Please don't be confused. Be loyal to whoever you want to be loyal. But never allow anyone, no matter who they are, upline, whatever, to take away your freedom of choice. Because if you do not have the freedom of choice, you are not a downline, you are a prisoner. You are enslaved. You understand not? There's one thing that I told you in my Wednesday message. The freedom of choice is given by God, not by your upline, not by anyone else. So listen to your upline, listen to me, listen to anyone. But the freedom of choice belongs to you. So don't allow any kind of loyalty, any kind of obligation to take away a freedom of choice, because then you're being unfair to your downlines, you're being unfair to your family, you're being unfair to a lot of people. If there's one thing you have in your life, is your God-given right of freedom of choice. And I sat down with a few people, all right, we did whatever we can. We did not allow anyone who is not a networker or part of my family to be part of this new journey. There are no investors, there's nothing, all right? It's just us, a group of brothers and sisters who still believe in the old ways. I love this, The Last Samurai. I watched the movie on the flight. Who still believe in the old ways who believe in humanity, who believe in the truth, who believe in service above self, who believe that you walk your talk and stand there for people, stand for the truth, all right, and never compromise what you believe in. I will never compromise what I believe in. I believe that networker is always the priority. I believe that we must be with people during difficult times and not run to people when you are desperate. All right? Be with people throughout the journey. They will respect you. Not run there last minute to talk to people. You know what I mean? I've been with you on your journey. You know that. All right? In every sense of the word. For the in-service members, all right, I will always be your chief. I have served by your side for many, many years. I love you all very much. I'm very grateful to all of you. All right. To the corporate warriors, once again, I'm extremely grateful to all of you for the sacrifices you made standing by my side all these years. To all of you, my downlines around the world. All right. I am your chief. I will always be your chief. I will always be your upline. Of course, my videos now, you have to watch it on my YouTube channel, Patman Sinatiraja. Hopefully now I will get my silver plaque. All right. Okay. I will continue my Wednesday message until my last breath. I will continue my Instagram until my last breath. And now it is time for me to tell you what we decided. So we decided to build a home. We decided to build a home with my brothers and sisters, who have made the decision, and many more will make the decision because many more did not know. I did not have time or the ability to inform everyone because I had to get on Zooms and calls and phone calls. And I didn't want to tell too many people in the beginning because I didn't want you to put you in the position to lie that you did not know if somebody asked you. And I will never do that to you. So I spoke to a few brothers and my sisters. We got together, all right, with absolute faith in God, okay, and we put everything together, all right, and we built a home. We built a home based on the old ways, with the value systems that we believe in. And somebody asked me, will your value systems be ever compromised? No. All right? Because this time it is an organization built by us, for us. All right? For us, by us. FUBU, I remember this brand. For us, by us. All right? And we will keep the missionary, the corporate missionary, very, very far. All decisions ultimately will be made by people that you trust. Your uplines, and me, of course. All right? So don't believe any rumors that I went to Wall Street and found somebody to give me $1 billion. If I found somebody to give me $1 billion, all right, then I won't be here. I'll be on CNN, Al Jazeera, and BBC every day advising, banks. So we got together. We built a new home. All right? A home with, and I'm not saying this to as a presentation. I'm telling you with the most sincerity, from my heart, the most unbelievable, the most sexiest, all right, the most unbelievable complaint in the world. We solve every problem, all right. You can earn from your power lake. Don't worry, it's all mathematically proven and checked by the experts of the experts. You know, this complaint was created by the best of the best of the best, and one person I have to give a lot of credit. I don't want to mention his name, all right, but a lot of credit goes to this one person. If you are listening, I love you, bro. You created the best complaint. All right, because a lot of outside people came to watch my Insta today, okay? And the complaint is unbelievable. It caters for somebody who's just trying to make a little bit of money. You can. It caters to those who want to build, all right? You will never abandon your power lake because now you can earn from your power lake, all right? You can earn more. You have matching, you have matching income. You have max out bonus. You have initial startup for just people to start. They can see a little bit money and taste success. All right. The products are wow products. I don't want to, talk about the products so much, but wow products. All right. We are a startup. All right. So we all rolled up our sleeves. We all got together. I haven't slept for months. Actually, a few months only. All right. I haven't slept for months. We have done crazy. And I left my home. I wanted to go to the first place that needs me, and I went to the continent of Africa. My warriors, my brothers, my sisters, because Africa needed me first. So I flew to Africa. I met the unbelievable warriors, Yusuf Sila, Ongolo, Zumana. I sat down with them, and I thought I had to sit down there for 3 hours to convince them. When I told them my story, like I'm telling you right now, and I was about to show, they said, Chief, don't show us anything. They stood up with tears in their eyes. They hugged me and said, we are with you, Chief. let's go. And we started, and now Africa, all right, we have started. And all of you in Africa, again, listen to, just don't give up your power of choice. Listen to your uplines, all right? Sila, Zumana, Ongolo, and all the leaders of that organization. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for believing in us. We are going to rise in Africa. We're going to change lives in Africa. Then I flew here to meet a lot of people. Everyone is trying to find out who I'm meeting because they don't want you to meet me. That's illogical in my mind. Why are you afraid of people meeting me? Meet me. Sit down, have coffee. All right, we talk. Right? Okay, and power of choice is yours. I will always be your brother. All right, your kids can still watch my videos. You understand or not? All right, so come meet me. Follow me on Insta. Watch my videos, everything. So we built a new home proudly, and the master plan has no flaws. That everything that happened to me, everything that happened brought me to this moment, all right, in my master plan, to make the most life-changing decision I've made. Like I told you on my first Ignite broadcast, that I've ignited a new fire in me, and so many people. We are just a group of good people who believe that we always have to protect the network first and do the right thing. This is not meant to hurt anyone, disrespect anyone, not at all. This is just for me to do the right thing. And once again, whoever is angry, upset at me, I'm sorry. I'm not doing this with any bad intentions. I'm not doing this out of ambition. I'm not doing this out of greed. I'm doing this because you know what I stand for. And I have to do the right thing. So as your chief today, Patman Senatiraja, all right, here, all right, I didn't wear a cap at the beginning of the broadcast. I'm wearing a cap now. And by the way, wherever you are in the world, I will still come to you, all right? You come to me, all right? Contact all my warriors. You will know who they are. Contact all my warriors just to find out what's going on, all right? And just check it out, guys. Check it out. We don't know when, what, how, all that, don't worry. But we are ready. Just check it out. The best complaint, the right complaint, rewarding the right people, not just to sit down and earn money doing nothing, all right? The beach money will come, but first do the work, all right? Like Yusuf Sila, Ongolo, and Zumana, and so many other people, all right? Because Yusuf Sila has already gone on social media and said his whole team is with us, all right? And those who are slightly unsure in Africa, don't be unsure. This will be the most unbelievable organization in the history of Africa. All right, and technically we started our journey in Africa. All right, we started our journey in Africa. I was standing in the motherland, Africa, and I started my journey there. After this, you will see social media. After this, because I didn't want to surprise you. I wanted you to hear my explanation. I'm so happy that many of my old friends, many of my old friends who left this organization, again, because they believed the value system was not there anymore, but I couldn't see it. And I was also upset with them, but they're still my friends. I never abandon people. People will come and go. If you start to cut off everyone who leaves you, you're going to be very lonely, all right? Never burn the bridge, you understand? And I'm so proud that many of my friends have come back, including Ibrahim, Narges, and Nida, the Rivex, all right? They were AVPs, and now they have come back, and they said, Chief, we are waiting for this day. We're waiting for this. And many more people, I don't want to mention names, because I don't want them to receive calls, you know? So Africa, you are number one. You're going to rise to be the biggest in the history. Once again, Yusuf Sila, Ongolo, and Zumana, you made my heart smile. You made our heart smile. We are so proud of you. All right. And now I'm going to put on a cap so you know who we are. All right. So the organization, all right, is called Ignite. Now this cap I'll wear on Instagram. Okay. The organization is called Ignite, because we are igniting the fire again, all right? And any of you who have left us before, please come back and contact us, all right? And take a look and decide, okay? And Ignite is born. Ignite is born not for any reason. Don't listen to anyone. Ignite is not born for any reason, all right, except the truth, going back to the old ways, standing for the value system I believe in, all right, listening and surrendering completely to our master plan and our creator, our God, all right, and our intention, our purpose is only to do the right thing. There's some of my warriors here with me, and many warriors are around doing meetings. We have been non-stop on Zoom. All right, you will find out over the next few weeks how many more people, all right, because nobody knows what's going on. All right, so there'll be a lot of videos on my Instagram, a lot of information and all of that. Please remember, speak to your uplines. That much you must do. But never allow your uplines to remove your freedom of choice. You're not a prisoner. You're not a slave. We are God's children. We can decide whatever we want. And you hear anything about me, smile. Because I am Padman Senatiraja. I am the son of Senatiraja and Padmavati. All right? I am not perfect in many ways. But my only goal in life is to be remembered as the person who kept his promises, not to people who are already financially free. I'm not worried about them. The people who are financially free don't need my promises. They have already made it in life. My promise is to the people who are on the journey to financial freedom. And as I promised you on many stages, on many videos, I am with you every step of the way. All right? I am your warrior. I am your upliner, your chief. I love you so much. Regardless what your decision is, I love you so much. I'm so grateful that I've had the honor and privilege, all right? All right, the honor and privilege for you to be part of my journey, however small, however big, all right, you have contributed, all right, and don't worry, okay, you can move your whole organization over to Ignite. We have the fantastic system how to do it, all right, everything is there. For those of you all who are existing IRs, you don't have to buy a new product, you just move, all right, and you are there and you can get started. Okay, all those questions will be answered over the next few days when I go live. I'll fix a time to go live. You can move your whole organization. You don't have to buy products again because you bought a product last week. Why would you buy a product today? You understand? And then you can start promoting. We are so excited. Africa, I love you, love you. Africa, by the way, Ignite means La Flamme. So to all the Africans watching, even Yusuf Sila has changed the name of his organization to La Flamme, La Flamme, La Flamme. I was dancing in Africa with La Flamme, okay? But I want to say, whatever your decision is, I'm grateful that you've been part of my journey. I'm very grateful, all right, from my heart. I hope you continue your journey with me. But if you do or not, I'm grateful you've been part of my journey. I love you from my heart. I'm not saying this for any reason but sincerity. All right, to all the corporate warriors, I'm grateful. My family is grateful. I love you guys so much. And don't worry, corporate warriors. There's a space for you in the network, all right, in the organization. Just reach out to everyone and talk, you know. And, you know, there's a word, whether I'm poaching people. I'm sorry, I don't believe in the word poaching. Nobody will leave anyone, all right, unless it's their free will. So how can they poach you? We started this company, all right, or any company starts only with talking to people from other organizations. It's very logical. It's not poaching. It's giving people the freedom of choice. That's all I believe in. I've always believed in this. I've been consistent about this. And whatever they say about me, smile. All right? I love you guys. So I want to show you some of my warriors who are here with me. They're dying. All right? Okay, you can see Arun, Adli, Dave. Okay, you can see everyone there. Okay, all right, guys. All right, and we are ready here to serve you. All right, all other details will come out, and it's 6:33, 3 minutes beyond my Insta live. I'm grateful to him for always being there for me. I love you guys very, very much, and all I can say is welcome to the new era. Welcome to the new beginning. All right, where we are all pioneers again, you understand? And today's world of AI, today's world of whatever, we are more adaptive. We are super efficient. Technology has evolved and changed, and we are ready. All right. So from my heart to all of you, I love you all very much. All right, and you know your decision. Join Ignite. Your decision is very simple. It's either yes or yes. I love you. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless your children. convey my love and respect to your children. God bless all of you around the world. Love you guys.
Whoa!